Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, we continue on with the Motu journey as we are back with the Mattel Creations exclusive Rokkon. Welcome to the toy review. It's time to get started. Welcome back for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the Adventurous One himself, Joseph Michaels. And we have got to get through the Mattel Creations exclusives now, starting with Rokkon. Now, this one was a bit of a mixed bag of feelings on this one and stuff when it was first announced that he would be a Mattel's Creations exclusive. Because they brought out Rokkon first instead of Stondar. Stondar is the leader and the ruler of the rock people and stuff. Okay? And they bring out Rokkon instead. His friend and second in command kind of deal. Okay? This one was a bit of a controversial thing in itself because once people removed this sucker from the package, there was all kinds of problems with the figure. Parts breaking off, and arms, legs, something breaking upon trying to turn it into its rock form. Some people had better luck, some didn't. The problem was there was no replacing it. Mattel Creations sold out of this exclusive, like they do all their exclusives, because Scalper bots are waiting right there and stuff. If you ain't there when it's ready and stuff, you're out of luck. Anyway, let's get on with this review, because this is a neat one because now we don't have it where we have to worry about ripping down the package and stuff. This has the plastic protective backing to it. So, all we got to do is slide out the card. There's the mini comic already. You slide out the back into the card and see no damage. Nothing to it. And there's the back to it. And that's the end of that. Now, there's the mini comic he comes with. And unlike this Motu, because it's an exclusive figure, there's no figures on the back of it showing figures in this wave or anything in between it. Alright, we'll worry about that plastic bag later. Alright. Now, the figure has a simplicity to it. You don't have to worry about throwing this out. You want to keep this guy back on the card and everything else in between. You keep this piece, you put that back in there just like that after you get him back all together on it and stuff, and then boom, slide the card back in and it's done. Now the problem is you've got these rubber band things all over it and stuff, which we have to be careful removing and stuff, because this is how a lot of people broke their figure. The problem was with these figures is that some of them just broke right out the gate, kind of deal. Let's be careful removing Rokkon here. See, he's got a rubber band on him here too, so we gotta be careful and just remove that rubber band slightly out of the way. And there you go. I've got my Rokkon free, so to speak. He's still got a rubber band attached to him here. I'm going to put him there for the moment. We're going to pop his weapon out. Which this weapon he can hold in his hand He can hold it in his hand, or you could take it and attach it to his chest, like the vintage figure. Now, in the case of these little rubber band things, we're going to put those all back in there. We're going to slide that back into there. And then we're going to put that down there, out of the way. We're going to take his mini comic and put that in here with him. We're going to take the card back and put that down here as well. Now, let's see how he is in general. Now, much like the other one and stuff, unlike the other one though, this one has detachable pieces here and there. Some parts I believe it's detachable. Don't quote me on that. Because they made it so he can bend his arms. Which you gotta be careful with and stuff. Yeah, see, he is very tight jointed here. You want to be very careful doing that. That's as far as I'm going to get his arms to bend without trying to really mess this up. So we don't want to mess it up, because we cannot get this replaced. Now, as you can see, leg articulation goes back about yay far. We don't want to do a lot of bending here and there and stuff. But we're going to try and do, what we are going to try and do next is give him his transformation. Hopefully, no issues. Now, his leg swivel goes about like that and stuff. His feet can only go back about that far because of the rock points behind him. And so on. Now, this did not come with any DM instructions, so it's basically a thing of you'll have to figure it out on your own. Now, his head can turn about that far and about that far. You can look down like that to begin the rock transformation and pull. Okay, you gotta be careful. And then pop it back up in place like that. Like I said, you gotta be very careful with this one and stuff. Now, this was kind of a stupid idea to make this a Mattel Creations exclusive and stuff on Mattel's part. But then again, Mattel isn't got the brightest bunch of people working for them these days. Now, we're going to try and get Rokkon transformed here. Do that to that. That to that, like the normal, like the vintage figure. Get him to do this to this. Bring his leg down to here. About got it. Now, this is not great. This is not great. I am seriously not liking this. Here, this figure is supposed to be able to come together so he could be in his rock form and stuff. There's too many open gaps to the point that you can't get him closed. And because this came with no instruction manual, as far as I know, there's no instruction manual in here. There was nothing left in the packaging. So, this is not great. This isn't great at all. Where the vintage one was able to close up perfectly and stuff like that, this has got so many freaking gaps in it and stuff. you can't really close him up to make him in his rock form. This is terrible, Mattel. This is absolute terrible. And this figure was around $30-some, I believe it was. All I know is it's not worth it. It's not worth it. This is a major screw up, like no tomorrow. I mean, this is just a major screw up. And Rokkon, like Stondar, these were one of my favorites as a child. Okay? I actually enjoyed the Rock Lord guys and stuff. They were my favorite. That still spins. Alright. Now, because he can't do very much on the articulation and stuff, this is pretty much a buyer beware kind of deal, okay? This is literally like a buyer beware kind of deal. This figure is got the poorest articulation to it. No freaking instruction manual to help you figure out how to close it up correctly and stuff. If there is a way to do that, okay? Because it had so many freaking gaps in it and everything in between it. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in this. I still like it as part of my collection and stuff. And see how he stands to Cartoon Man-at-Arms? Short. He's a shorty. Alright. But the thing is, this is a disappointment. This is a serious disappointment. And I don't know what to say about it exactly. I'm kind of glad they didn't do Stondar, because this is a disappointment. This is a seriously bad disappointment. I love the Rock Lord figures. I had both of them when I was a kid. Enjoyed them and stuff. But this is a serious disappointment. I'm sorry, Mattel, but this one gets Joe's thumbs down. In fact, 2 thumbs down. This is a major disappointment. It was not worth the amount of money you charged for it and stuff. You should do better. You should have done better. This is terrible. This is a terribly poor designed figure in all sections of it, in any case. And because there's no instruction manual with it to help you really transform it and get it to do the whole enclosed rock thing, it gets the lowest score I can think of. And that's a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry. This is a disappointment in every single way. It'll still be a part of my Motu collection and stuff, but I will never be transforming it. It'll just have to stay just like this in its humanoid form and stuff, because the rock formation form is a joke. Sorry. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous Ones. Do you think this was worth the price it was originally for? Nearly, I think it was like $32.99 for this figure? Or it might have even been $24.99? I can't remember exactly. Either way, this is not worth that. And let me know your thoughts. Did you get this figure? If you're a Motu collector and stuff, did you manage to get this figure? Or did you just pass it by, or you didn't get it at all because you missed out on it? Let's hear your thoughts on it down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the content we got coming up in 2024. Lots more on the way, and you don't want to miss out on a single thing. So until the next unboxing, until the next review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. Every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general, and be careful and safe out there. And until the next one, my adventurous ones, God bless to all of you. I'll see you all later.